Hey, y'all, some more here bringing you. Hey, no, oh wait, this is not my video. Hold up, this is a podcast. Of course, I'm Josh. I'm with the boy, the only Mr. Pengu, Mr. Peter. How you doing today, Peter?
Dude, I'm doing a-okay. I'm doing a-okay for
Really
episode
good.
9. Yeah, man, episode 9.
Oh yeah, it is episode 9. God, it's crazy that we've been doing this for 2, 3 months, I think.
Yeah, 2 to 3 months now.
Yeah, and channel's constantly growing, and viewers, subscribers. So thank y'all so much for just check it out, and hopefully when things start clearing up, we can do more cooler episodes that aren't just podcast related. Like Beta wants to do, or sorry, Beta, I'm in stream mode right now. Peter wants to do like some special thing, hopefully for his birthday, or like which is coming up soon. So how you feel about that?
Dude, it's only a week. That's crazy. Just 1 week. It's really crazy too. It's really crazy at this point. So yeah, so hopefully once I turn 20, things will ease off.
I know the big 2-0,
The
two
big
decades he lived,
Yeah, man.
which is kind of crazy because like 20 isn't even that old in the grand scheme of things. Because like you technically only lived like what 1/4 of your life.
hmm
That's like 25% of your life.
Yeah.
So are you excited for the rest of the 75%?
The 75%. I don't really know what's going to be happening, but I'll look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what's happening and what's popping.
I'm just gonna drink real quick. Hold up.
Yep, it's not sponsored.
Not sponsored by this sugary drink over here that I'm currently drinking. So on the docket, on the docket, for podcast topics, so one
hmm
thing that is very apparent to both of us was this past weekend, Colorado was hit with another blizzard. So everyone was pretty much snowed in for the past 2, 3 days.
hmm
So we want to talk about that, Peter. Like, how was it just being snowed in?
it's like on Saturday it wasn't that much, but Sunday it was a lot.
Hmm.
Um, then Monday, actually like this morning, my dad just really came to my room and said, "Hey, you gotta help your mom." I was like, why my mom? Then I was like, "Oh, you gotta help your mom because my mom car got stuck in the snow and she's trying to go into work." So I was like, "Oh, yikers!" So I literally just went out like barefoot with sandals and shorts, my mom was like, "Really, Peter? You gotta wear your goddamn shorts and sandals?" Like I was like, "Dude, it's like only 9 in the morning. It's 9 in the morning."
Someone had an eventful day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the blizzard was supposed to happen Friday night,
Mhm.
which but then it actually started like picking up like Saturday evening or something like that, like Saturday afternoon evening
Mhm.
when it got really bad. So the best thing about that was on Friday I worked and I worked the night shift obviously, so
Mhm.
I was so paranoid about like um can I get home like on time to like make sure just to like, get home because we didn't know if the blizzard was gonna be super bad. And the worst part was that my parents were gonna be out of town too, not out of town, but like not in the house with me. So it was just me and my older brother just at home alone,
Mhm.
which isn't bad. It's just the fact that it's just gonna be us two, and like we just have to constantly shovel snow.
Mhm.
Like I was playing games with the boys like yesterday or whatever, and I would constantly have to leave mid game just to shovel snow.
Mhm.
And every hour we would shovel it, we'd come back in. Next hour it would be completely there again. So I was like, well, this is life now.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
before this podcast even started, I had to shovel snow again. So yeah,
Oh man. But at least it stopped it stopped, so.
just off, which is nice. Also, good thing it's my classes got canceled today, so I just did. I did only had one class today, which was my honors class.
Mhm.
So I basically just slept the entire day. I ate, I played some games, and then I went back to the class. And now I'm doing the podcast episode.
Now you're doing a podcast episode. That's very pog of you.
It was very pog. I don't know. Like besides the blizzard, not much has been happening in our lives, huh?
Yeah, nothing much. Yeah, it's nothing too much. Um,
Um, Main thing has just really been content creation. Like I'm pretty sure just us two have been just constantly making new content.
yeah.
So me and Peter have an actual video planned together. So we're doing. Do you want to? What kind of hints do you want to give out
Uh,
of what we're doing?
something with portals. It's something with portals, and we're gonna do some stuff with that.
Mhm. We don't really have a release date. Hopefully, we're gonna get it by maybe end of this week, next week, perhaps. But Peter and I are both pretty loose when it comes to schedules.
Hmm.
So we'll try to probably get by the end of this week or something. So we're very excited to do that. It's gonna be just a fun way to for both of us just to show off our gameplay side. I think to say that
Hmm.
how we work as a team.
Yeah.
Let's see. This brings up another question. Are you gonna do anything with Creed like that? Like any sort of collab deals with Creed or our new friend Collie?
I'm not. I would say I'm not too sure at the moment, but I know the fact that that there are like a few days that I have for now, but for collaboration, I'll have to think about more before getting to that type of situation. So I just wanted to keep that in the back of my mind for now, just to
Mhm.
think about.
Yeah. Um, that's good that you're thinking about it, though, because at least for me, I've already done collabs with all of them essentially. Like I constantly stream with Collie every day. I play video games with Creed and you every day, so it's kind of like I already do stuff with you, so it's like let's see.
Yeah,
But the hardest part is definitely doing stuff like as a pair because you gotta stick with that person for like hours to do stuff.
yeah.
So I mean we'll see. So be on the lookout for our video that comes out hopefully end of this week. And let's see what else is there. Um, trying to think of other stuff that we can possibly do because there's nothing really much happening honestly because nothing. Our life has been pretty stagnant ever since this snowstorm because we've always just been playing video games, or whatever.
Mm.
Let me think about something real quick. Entertain the audience while I look for something to talk about.
Uh, so
Find
funny
it here
fact,
somewhere.
there's it's just a weird funny fact, but it's like a year ago since like everyone goes to quarantine.
Oh yeah, yeah, fucking true. It's
Yeah.
been a whole ass year since this 2 week quarantine began.
Yeah.
Holy, do you remember doing stuff before quarantine?
We're that's the funny thing because before it was like the day of we hit quarantine, we literally at retreat.
We were, yeah, we were hanging out with people
We're
at
we're
retreat.
we're, we're at like Jazz House.
Jazz Vietnamese for a priest, essentially, by the
Yeah.
way, for our context.
Yeah.
But we were at our priestess house. We were all doing our retreat, and this was like not peak of COVID, but it was at the start of COVID.
Mhm.
So that was the whole thing, and ever since then, like it was been just strict, no talking, no like interacting with people for like a solid few months.
Mhm.
So that was always something to do.
Yeah.
I could definitely say that after COVID, I just stopped caring about what I do. Like
Yeah.
when you do the same thing every day, it's kind of like, well, then this is my life.
Yeah.
And uh, I can't. It's kind of crazy that we've been doing this for a whole year because it's just been normal.
Mhm.
I have. Would you say that like it's been normal for you?
Yeah, it feels normal because like now like things are going well except for work, but like just like going back to school online and like working, like putting two things together. It's like it's kind of weird, but it feels normal at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. At least for me, like I would constantly look at my old like photos or videos I took, and I just see like a bunch of photos like me and like a friend from university. We would just hang out every day, like legit, just do stuff together and whatever. And now it's kind of like, well, I don't even see her half the time, so it's kind of like, huh, our life has been a bit crazy ever since then.
Yeah, man, it's really crazy. Like like even though I have friends and like oh technically I have one friend in college, but uh like seeing like classmates and all like in person right before COVID hit, it's kind of weird that you got to see them online and not actually spending time, no, communicate with it about like like anything about like activity or assignments or like exams. It's for just like a year now. It's like I got used to it, but I wish before COVID hit, I wish it was more memorable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, worst part was that we had, not the worst part, at least for some people, but like 2020 was supposed to be a good year for like a bunch of people. Like a bunch of our friends were going to graduate.
Mhm.
We attended a bunch of online graduations, so that was a thing. At least for me, I had a bunch of vacations planned for going to tournaments for video games,
Mhm.
and that got derailed. So that was kind of a shitty thing. Um, let's see, just a bunch of like big events that were supposed to happen last year. Now it's kind of like, well, hopefully we'll do it next year, and
Yeah.
here we are, still in the same place.
Same place at a different time period and
Mhm.
day.
Oh, burp. Sorry. um.
Burpees.
Oh, burp.
Burpees. Not double kill.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Hmm. But yeah. So hopefully everyone has been doing well since COVID started. We pray to the souls who we've lost for from COVID, especially a bunch of people who shouldn't have passed away so soon.
Mhm.
But um, shit happens, unfortunately. So we keep. If you lost someone during COVID, we will keep. We'll just make sure that we think about y'all during whatever. So yeah, just we'll get through this hopefully.
Yeah.
I hope God. I think we will. I mean, we have a plan for vaccines going out, so hopefully it works. But I don't know. I have a few doubts in my head about it working. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like, cause like vaccines for me is like okay, they're like giving out certain vaccines to certain people, and like the real question is like when's gonna be available to everyone, every single individual person.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a few. I think like a year and a half until it
Mhm.
gets to everyone.
Mhm.
Luckily for me and my brother, due to our occupations, we do get to skip the line a little bit.
Mhm.
Just because we are both technically essential workers.
Mhm.
So we only skip like one. We maybe get like it a few months in advance, which is still pretty solid.
Mhm.
But like, luckily our parents are able to get it faster, and school, like teachers especially, because as an online student, it fucking sucks to do student to teach online.
Mhm.
I don't pay attention. I'm one of the students who doesn't pay attention.
Mhm.
Like literally, I told you I have a 3 hour class today, and it's
Mhm.
online. And can you imagine doing a 3 hour test, a 3 hour just class online, as I'm literally in bed, like eating Oreos? I should be like taking notes or something. I'm literally just like, mm-hmm. My camera's off. I told him, oh, I'm eating. I'm just eating. So yeah, yeah. So COVID. That's all we talk about really, because that's all the shit that we can't talk about. There's literally nothing happening.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else that's very specific, because we want to do a podcast and we try to make each podcast like a specific length. Like we
Mhm.
try to go for at least 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Recently, we've been getting better at it. We've been going over an hour for like our past two videos.
Yeah.
But the only issue is the fact that our lives are just kind of repetitive anyway.
Mhm.
So we just run out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like, dude, we really just talk about the same old things. We don't want to like repeat ourselves like every single episode. So we're like trying to do something different every time.
Mhm. That's the hard part though, because I feel like at least we repeat the central, like at least for me, I repeat the same central theme of every video,
Yeah,
which is passion or some shit like that, like giving
yeah.
stuff. But that's what a podcast is, literally. Plus, we film these like we don't have a set schedule, or we used to, but then just stuff happens like with school, with work, and everything.
Mhm.
Like with Pierre and I, we both decide to film like podcast episodes after like on Sundays, or whatever. Or something. We film them on like Sundays, but then the issue is the fact that we both work Sundays, so
Mhm.
we literally both get home, and then after an hour, we decide to film the podcast. But the only issue is like we don't have a set schedule besides that.
Mhm.
Like literally like let's see, our uploads are very like not inconsistent, but like you're gonna get them like Thursday, Friday, or Saturday usually.
Mhm.
But and then we're doing our at least Pierre's the main editor. He's the editor for all the podcasts. So
Mhm.
yeah, so shout out to him. So
Big
uh
props. Big pogs.
big pogs. But like I've been able to with the PC I'm able to edit stuff now. So hopefully Peter can send me the files and I could actually edit too and everything.
Mhm.
Or I could just he can send me the overlay and I could just record it.
Yeah, some like the older episodes, then you could just chop it down to like highlights.
I can't do that. Yeah. I don't know. Or we just stop the podcast.
Plot twist.
No, but yeah. So yeah, hopefully we're able to get like more stuff out. And recently, at least for me, I just been focused on streaming, making videos.
Mhm.
Oh, big news about my channel. Not my channel, but like my one of my videos.
Mhm.
So, the craziest thing happened with one of my channels or the video of mine was usually I do reactions as I told mentioned before, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of reaction channels, especially to the content that I usually react to,
Mhm.
and it's really always the same like people. Sorry, I got text from work. But no, it's usually in the reaction community for the Nurgle community, it's the same like few channels that like get recognized. So it's hard to be like a super small channel starting out in this like area. But so like all my videos they get maybe 30 views, which is still pretty solid honestly with
Mhm.
my subscriber count. But I posted a video 2 days ago and it's already almost 100 views
100 views within like the first 24 hours,
within the first 48.
48 hours.
When I first posted it, I think it got 40, 50 views in one day.
Damn.
Let me hold up. Actually, hold up.
Is it
I
like
think
your sad reaction?
it was when I cried. Yeah. So for those who don't know, um, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I did a reaction to a song by a guy named Zach Boucher, and he made a song about Anohana. And I said in the video that Anohana as an anime fucked me up for a few days. And yeah, so I made a reaction to that. I cried, and I have 112 views right now.
Jeez, that's like big pogs.
I know, so I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, so I think I just find my niche though, which was more emotional stuff. I think like a lot of these reaction channels they focus on more hype stuff,
Mhm.
but I think I'm very good at more poetic emotional stuff. I think so. If
Mhm.
I'm able to dominate that, then I think I will find a specific niche for myself. So huge thanks for that.
Yeah, that's like a very pog. That's
It's
a
very pog.
very pog. So this relations to the reaction to Josh's reaction. I done a reaction
Oh
too.
yeah, you did. I forgot.
I
I was
done
there.
I done a reaction. Long story short, we recorded this like 10 in the night, and it's with me, Cree, and Josh, and we're all just tired as fuck. Because
Yeah,
we
we all just got done streaming. I think.
yeah yeah
So
so
yeah,
So basically, the context of the video, it's literally a dub reaction. So we reacted to Rose's on the ground video and Elenium's first time with Ian Dior, and right now it's sitting at like 37 views, which is good.
that's really solid.
Yeah. Then the funny thing is for like YouTube search, like the top. This is according to YouTube themselves, like the YouTube studios. Um, So the top YouTube search terms for that video is literally Elenium first time reaction. It's only set at 12%.
Mm,
Yeah, so
yeah.
12% of whatever that means. So
You basically, yeah. So basically for it makes sense the fact that like people if they want this content they would search up this specific phrasing 12% of the time essentially.
mhm
So if you have those words in it, that means your videos are more likely to get said video like content out.
mhm
And for channels like me and Peter who are very small, that algorithm is our best friend because the issue is obviously we have to be the first one to upload
mhm
because if you don't, people are already gonna be like it's already gonna be old news by the time you finish the video. And for us, we have to do it the same day it's released, or else we fall behind the YouTube algorithm. So that's really how I got the two videos up. Actually, my first video, which is at like what 200 views already.
mhm
The only reason it got 200 views is the fact that I uploaded the same day it was released, and yeah, so I did that, and then the recent one I did when it was released too. I immediately saw it like 20 minutes ago. Like it was like I was on my YouTube. I was like, song was released 20 minutes ago. I'm like, gotta get this bread. Let's go. So I filmed the reaction, and I didn't even like make a thumbnail. Like I usually make thumbnails for things like that. I just did it straight, and I got me here. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I might. So for stuff like that, we had to play to stuff like that.
Yes, yeah, I completely understand that. For that like reaction video I did, I literally made the thumbnail right before I actually record, because I know
That's
for
smart.
that's like you got to do like at least like a couple of hours before the actual videos are out. So which is really good. So at least I got the thumbnail down. Um, but yeah, so YouTube advice for reaction videos: if any video of music is gonna be releasing within less than 24 hours, make a thumbnail right before.
Yep. And if you do plan, this is any general like video making and like if you are just in general, you just had to have a standoff personality. Like you're something about you has to like stand out amongst like audience because you're in this entertainment industry. You are literally one of like millions of other content creators,
Hmm.
and so there's something. There has to be something about you that stands out amongst the other ones. So big. So keep that in mind when you do stuff.
Yeah, just
And Peter and I are still slowly working on our niches, to say the least. I think,
hmm
but I think we're slowly getting there. At least for me, I don't know what yours is, Peter, but like mine is more chill. I think because the hardest part with doing collabs with collab stuff is that you don't want to take away anyone's like specific attention. I guess
hmm
like the hardest part about like when I stream with Kali and like Creed and like Beta especially, like we don't want to we had to kind of compete for attention.
hmm
So it's you had to kind of find the way you fit in. So yeah, that's how I kind of did my personality, which is more chill based. What about yours, Peter? What do you say about what's your personality like?
um like as of now is like this is literally my personality, just like very very awkward. Very awkward. Very I don't know. I don't really know. I'm like not the. I'm just like the one of those like background characters in like a Van House crew or something. But at least like I made it like at least like I like literally made a joke about it, and like at least everyone understands like at least for like you create and call it like my level of like basically stupidity.
Yeah, no, that's honestly, yeah, that's something that I think that's why we all kind of fit well together to an extent. Is that we all do have fun together. Like even if you like we don't see it like on camera, whatever, we are having fun together,
Mm,
and it works out because we're all just vibing. Like we're all just here to have fun, and like we don't care about winning as much. But you know, if there's a bad day, there's a bad day. So,
Mm-hmm.
and especially when we play Valorant, because that's all we play. There's a lot of bad days.
Yeah.
Oh, so we've been playing a lot of Valorant recently. So, how does it feel to play it again? Like after like a few weeks of playing it like nonstop,
Few
how does it feel?
weeks. Um, and like I'm still like a little rusty at it. But I'm like getting better at it, so that's a good thing. Um, yeah, I just mainly play Raze and Sage for most of the time, but at least like at least like if I die, it sucks. I can try again, but if I can get killed, that's something that makes the game a little bit faster.
Hmm.
But um, but yeah, I'm getting like a little better at Valorant. Um, after like a few months, so it feels refreshing.
Hmm. Yeah. And let's see, I was gonna say something else. I had that one clip. I clipped it because I was streaming it.
Mm,
I was probably sending it to you so you could include it in the video, but it was the one where we were playing Bind
hmm.
and you were playing Sage, okay? And we were sitting outside the teleporter. Remember when we heard them? I asked you to wall me up,
Yeah.
and you pushed me towards the wall instead. You just
Yeah.
ported me.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my
that's Jay.
god.
Wait, can you wall me up? Wall me up? Wall me up? Well, fuck you too then.
Are they in teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
into Lollaport.
So stupid.
Wow.
Well, fuck you too then, nerd. But yeah, so that's what we've been doing recently, just hanging out, chilling, and yeah, I don't really know if there's anything else besides that. Um, if you play any of these games like Paladins, Valorant, recently I've been getting back to Warzone with Creed. So if you guys play that, if you want to see more content like that, please let us know. Because I'm so down if we turn just like JP connection to like just us two just playing games together.
Hmm.
Because Peter and I specifically have a vibe that's unlike like when we play with Creed or Collie. Because I know Peter, I know him, and I know what he's gonna do. So that's why we work together because I know him and he knows me to an extent. To like he knows me pretty well actually comparatively to everyone else.
Mm.
And yeah, so if you guys want to see stuff like that, let us know, and then we will definitely try to do more of that kind of stuff. Anything else, Peter, that you want to talk about?
Let me see. Anything else? Spring break. You don't have a spring break.
I don't have a spring break now. I would Tuesday off probably.
Yeah,
No,
probably
I
that.
work Tuesday. Never mind, I work Tuesday.
No, you work Tuesday.
I have no days off then.
Yeah, just only Monday. Only that Monday.
I have that one Monday off, so hopefully we'll do something, and then we can make video out of it. And I think that's all we really had to say, right?
Yeah, I don't have a Reddit question this time, so uh, let me
This is
just.
if anything, actually, we can record again, like a different day, and then we just cut together.
Maybe.
Honestly, we'll end the recording here or something. Or do you want to say bye first, and then we can end the recording, and then we can check the time.
Yeah. That might be a good idea.
All right, y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching the JP Connection. Our links will be in the description down below. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to our channels, and hopefully when we start or when Peter starts streaming a bit more when he's able to, yeah, follow us on Twitch as well. Give us your support. And yeah, this is it for the JP Connection episode 9. We will definitely see y'all next time. Bye bye.
This is a shorter episode.
What time is it?
Your mom.
They found my wire.
Nice.
One enemy
Nice,
remaining.
man.
Last player
She's right there.
standing.
Punch up, baby.
Yes!
That was so cool. was like, that was perfect timing too. That was awesome.